Hello everyone, welcome back and welcome new viewers to some more STORMWORKS. The oil disaster major update is out now. Let's go ahead and read into it and let's try to jump in and see what we can find out about it. Dear STORMWORKers, the oil disaster major update is live now. Ocean oil spills. The new oil spill system leaves a thick layer of oil on the ocean surface. This system is linked to STORMWORKS fluid system, so any oil that leaks from a vehicle will pollute the environment, and to clean up, the ocean must be pumped and filtered using the new oil water separators. That means if I break a container, like a custom tank, and it spills liquids, it's all over the ocean. That sounds pretty cool. I wonder if it's just oil. I wonder if it's just oil, or if it would do diesel and jet as well. It sounds like it might be just the one. Let's see. These oil slicks will spread with the ocean currents over time as well, slowly diffuse outwards across the surface of the ocean. So they just keep getting bigger and bigger. Oil disaster missions. New missions introduce oil disasters to career mode. If not repaired quickly, damaged oil pipelines or ships can begin to leak oil, spilling huge quantities of oil into the ocean and creating huge environmental cleanup tasks. The oil pollution runs on its own mission system, similar to the forest fire system. Any oil spills will create new pollution cleanup task. All right. Wow, looks like, do we get new outfits too? Or is this just, we'll have to check that out. Let's see. We have added a new pivot type pipe connector that is small to make handing pipes much easier in many situations, as well as other fixes and improvements. All right, we'll have to see what that's all about too. We have also added new Lua functionality for add-on creators to interact with the new oil system. STORMWORKS and DLC is also on discount to celebrate the launch of this new major update. Cool. Guys, go check that out. We hope you enjoy the new content system and missions and look forward to the feedback. We have loads of new exciting updates in the works and we'll share more info soon. Let's check out the patches here. We got ocean spills, a preset for the oil rig example. That's about time. Geez, that should have come out with the actual oil update. Centrifugal separator, new small oil rod end connector, oil strike effect. Okay, so I'm guessing when we hit oil, you'll know it. Oil spill default missions. All right, in this new update, oil that leaks into the ocean builds up and forms a visual film on the water surface. Reduce playable area to 256 kilometers by 256 kilometers. What was this before? Anybody know what the area was before? Because that's still a large area. Remove length limit on drill rod segments. I'm hoping this is where we couldn't drill past maybe like 200 meters. So anything that was down further in the ocean, we were struggling with. Improve anti-cheat. Pump jack multiplayer sync. Okay, that's great. And reduced oil drilling sound effects radius. Okay, so we don't have to hear it that bad. Add-on Lua, add-on oil spit callback, oil spill and set oil spill, and added new capability equals oil tag support for the default mission script for oil. Yeah, Lua people, that's all you. So let's jump into the game. Let's see about the we got the new parts. We've got the centrifugal separator and the new small oil rod end connector. All right, here we are in STORMWORKS. Let's go ahead and see if we can find these new parts. All right, so I guess the first thing that we'll look at will be the new small rod end connector. I'm not sure how we can use this, but I'm sure somebody will figure it out pretty soon. But it does have two nodes on it. It's an on-off in and an on-off out, and it just has a rod clamped and a clamped rod. It says attach a drill rod to the clamp and returns true when a drill rod is attached. Oil rig drill clamp end. I'm not sure how we can use this. I'm sure somebody will definitely figure this out, and I'm curious to see what this is all about. So the next thing here is we've got our centrifuge system here, and let's see. Oh, don't delete everything. I'll just leave it like it is. So it's got basically an import here for the dirty water oil that you pull in. I'm guessing that it spins through here through the RPS, and out the bottom comes clean water, and then it looks like it has a waste port, dense fluid out. So I don't know what that's about. So I'm guessing we're gonna have to store whatever this nasty sludge is, and I guess we can just delete it when we bring it back to a base. So I don't know. We're gonna have to stick this on a boat and figure this out and see how we can actually clean up some oil spills. But that is pretty much it on the actual part there. Let's take a look at it in the actual real world here. Yeah, so it's not a big part. So I'm guessing maybe multiple ones of these would actually help you clear out more oil and get rid of more waste. Hey puppy, I see you over there. This thing here just looks like the top of a missile. So I'm not sure what's going on with this piece here. The other thing I wanted to look at is we actually have a new oil rig preset. This kind of long overdue, but we've got it. So let's see what this one actually looks like. Oh wow, quite the building here. Let's see. Safety first. Okay, we've got some equipment here. Nice. HUD cleaner. Do we need to clean our HUD? Let's take a look up top. What's up here? There's probably stuff inside. Okay, interesting. A lot of use of the railings here. Interesting. Extra rods here. Okay, we've got some, looks like some slurry tanks, oil tanks. How does this work here? We've got a seat. Left, down, up, right, disconnect. Okay. AD. Okay, that brings it down. Wait, so what does this do? Oh, so that's how that works. Nice. Okay, I'm glad that this preset was in here. Now we know what we can do with this. I guess we just slide this over and hope that it makes it in there on time. How do I... Oh, there we go. Okay, perfect. Awesome. That was actually quite easy to use. I didn't expect to understand how to use that, and now we know. So that is just a... How do I disconnect from this? Disconnect. There we go. So it's just a mag-all. It's just a mag-all for these guys. Okay. Very cool. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. It's going back up. Okay, that disconnects everything. Okay, cool. So, kind of simple to use. All right, I mean, I've got my own, that we've, been using for a while. But at least it showed us how to use this new connector here. That's going to be very useful, especially for loading rods that we've, lost and have fallen away. We could have a crane that was on here that has this little unit on it, and you could pick up rods that are falling down there, or maybe down in the center. So I'm actually quite excited about that piece. I didn't think I'd be excited about that, but that's actually a really, really good piece there. So yeah, that is the preset. Let's see if we can actually find ourselves an oil spill mission and just see what these things look like. Alright, so I'm just at the oil rig here, and I'm just adding some hoses here, and I've got a tank down here in the water. I figured this would be the easiest way to maybe test this out. We're just going to fill this up with some oil, and we're going to destroy it, and then see what happens. Alright, so this container is filling up with oil. I've also added some party favors here to it, so we can see what's happening here. As soon as things go kaboom, hopefully we can, we'll know what's up. I don't know how much is in there. It's still floating, so it's probably got a little bit of ways to go. So as soon as this thing starts to sink a little bit more in the water, that's when I'm gonna go click on the old detonator here, and we'll see what happens. Wait, what is that? Is that actual oil? Hold up. This looks like dirty water from the actual oil rig. I've not seen anything like this before. So this must be it just naturally floating across the world. So we'd have to clean that up. Is this a mission? Nope, no mission here. It's just probably falling off the old oil rig there. Okay, interesting. That's cool. Well, I kind of want to see what this thing does now. I want to see if this actually will leak oil all over the place. So let's go ahead and let's get to a spot where we can see this. Let's get up here. Can we even see this? No. We'll do it. We'll do it from out in the water here. So 3, 2, 1. Now, do we get an oil leak? That's the question. It should be leaking oil, right? It was full of oil. It says it's now empty, and it's technically still pumping into the ocean. You guys see any oil? Well, there's a huge oil pool out here, but it's not from our container. Interesting. So I don't know. Maybe containers don't cause problems in the world, and this is only a just a regular game mission spawning thing. But this looks really cool. I'm guessing we just pull a boat over top of this and just start sucking it up. Unless this is technically coming from our container and it just decided to spawn over here. That could be a thing. This could be our container. It's interesting that we just have oil actually floating around in the world. Let's swim in it. Woo! Get that nice oil bath. It's just not even a mission, and it's just out in the world, which is really kind of cool. I need to get a mission spawn though. I want to see what the missions are like. Wait, is all that oil just going away? It's just falling under the surface? Did we do it? Did we clean it up just by standing around? I feel like I saw it pop up somewhere else. I feel like that's what it's going to do. It's just going to pop up somewhere else, and we got to deal with it somewhere else. Yeah, and we're still pumping out here, so we're still pumping oil straight into the world. Pretty cool. All right, I've been sitting here for probably what feels like 30 minutes trying to get missions to spawn in, and I cannot get one of these new oil missions to spawn in. I can't even figure out a script to get it to spawn in. So I'm sure some of you guys will know what to do here. There will be more videos on this in upcoming week. I'm sure there'll be some boat builds, things like that. And of course, the friggin' sirens, always with me. So yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you 100%. If you do enjoy this update series, make sure you throw a like on this video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And yeah, we'll see you guys real soon with some more oil spill stuff.